Good afternoon, all of you. Please wait for another couple of minutes maximum. Then we will begin the today's session. So I think we should start now. It's 4:34. So I hope I am loud and clear and my screen is visible to all of you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So good evening once again. Good afternoon once again, sorry. And today is 18th April, mid of the month. 18th April 2024, and myself Pawan Jaiswal from TraderSmith team. And we are going to discuss about market and everything, and then we will take your queries. So before that, I'm going to read the disclaimer for you that registration granted by SEBI, membership of BASM, and certification from NISM in no way guarantee performance of the intermediary or provide any assurance of returns to investors. Investments in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. Then our company name, address, registration number with SEBI compliance and grievance officer contact details are given. Okay, so let's move to today's session. So as usual, as per our O'Neill methodology of market direction, this is the current placement of market. And if you see in past 1 week, all the indices, including sector major indices like benchmark index, Nifty 50 and Sensex, as well as other sectoral indices, all the indices have generated negative return in between almost 2% to 5%, 6%. So negativity is there, and there are all around selling happening in the market. Even Nifty has approached to 22,000 from the level of almost, we can say, 22,800 to be precise. 22,775 was the high, and now there is some negativity. And if 22,000 will broken today, it has defended. But suppose it will broken, then maybe next is around 100 DMA, that is 21,700. So as per O'Neill methodology, if you see, market is still in confirmed uptrend because we follow a unique methodology of market direction. And as per that criteria, we follow that if distribution days number of distribution day counts are elevated, then we downgrade the market and along with any key moving averages breach. So Nifty 50 and Sensex both are still holding 100 DMA. So we are waiting. Suppose it will breach below that, then we will downgrade the market. And suppose this distribution day if elevated to 6-7, then also we will downgrade the market. Apart from that, if you see that IT has clearly underperformed and given negative return in past 1 week, more than 5%. Likewise, banking, pharma, everything, there are lot of selling are happening across the sector. But at the same time, if you see the stock specific actions, so there are few stocks which are really doing good even in this downtrending on volatile market as well. But in short, net to net, market is showing some volatile move, and this geopolitical tension between Israel and Iran has elevated the market negative sentiment. Then there was a news that US inflation news was also elevated once again. That this time number was not that much. I can say that inflation was on higher side, and because of that, hope of rate cut in June meeting is very low, turned to very low, and that market has taken it negatively. But yes, somehow that the US market is also showing some volatile move in the last couple of days, few days, and our Indian market is also giving some negative. So let's move on chart so we can discuss further. So this is the Nifty 50 chart, and if I draw a trend line over here on Nifty 50 chart, so here is a trend line I can draw from this point to this point, and another trend line was this actually here, and it was already breached this short-term trend line, and then this is the midterm trend line, and midterm trend line, if you see here, this 50 DMA is almost in the same direction or same place or same range, which is around 22,000. Now falling below 22,000, I can say it is still holding, but suppose it will breach 22,000, then 100 DMA is placed around in the range of this 21,700 in this particular area. Then maybe one can expect 21,700 kind of level, and then maybe suppose 100 DMA will also breach, then maybe if it will gradually it will down market will further degrade in coming days. But if we talk about next couple of weeks perspective or next few days perspective, so this level of 22,000 is a key support area, and then followed by 21,700 or 100 DMA, which is currently placed. And if it will breach, then only we will consider further downfall, otherwise not. Further, one more thing, that suppose this market will defend 22,000, some bounce back cannot be denied toward 22,400, 22,500. But probability of turning more bullish from current level in coming few days or coming couple of weeks is quite low. And I am not expecting that market will move from from current level to new all-time high toward 23,000, because it has faced a strong resistance around 22,800 kind of level, and now momentum has deteriorated substantially on daily and weekly chart technical perspective. And there are then these global cues like this geopolitical tension as well as US inflation had dented the market sentiment further. Only one thing is that TCS has reported the number. SDFC Bank has, I think, reported the number, and which is looking, which is not bad actually, we can say. So our now next next leg of Q, market may take next leg of Qs from our this Q4 numbers, and then market will move in that particular direction. So net to net, I can say that our domestic sentiment is not that much bad, but if certain any major negativity will happen from global front, so obviously market is volatile, and this volatility may increase further. Apart from that, we are already in general election mode, and there are a lot of expectation that current government is going to continue its next term as well with strong majority around. Maybe people are expecting 350 to 400 or maybe beyond 400. But suppose that it will that seats are not converted like that, then maybe volatility will increase, but that will be happen after 4th June. That is the result outcome day of general election, and 4th June is almost 1.5 months from current level. So that is far from current level, but yes, geopolitical tension is very uncertain, and this US inflation data is also some sticky. So that is the points of concern, but major is currently this geopolitical tension. Otherwise, market is in still in confirmed uptrend from mid to long term perspective. But yes, from short-term perspective, I can say some 3-4% or 5%. I can say here and there move 3 to 5% here and there move may happen. And now from current level, chances of going upside is quite low in at least next 1.5 month, at least, unless and until the election outcome will not be there. So I'm not expecting that Nifty will now from here will give fresh all-time high in next 1 month or next 1.5 month. But most probably it will remain traded in sideways. Current level is 22,000. I'm expecting more or less 500-600 points kind of level in upside, and same kind of 500-600-700 or maximum 800 points kind of levels in downside. But in between that, 100 DMA is placed around 21,700, which is a major support at current level. Okay, now next let's move toward next key index, that is Nifty 50. Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, in recent, if I exclude the last 1 week move or last 3-4 trading sessions move, Bank Nifty has clearly outperformed in last 3-4 weeks to Nifty 50, and current leg of Nifty 50 rally was mainly driven by Bank Nifty, and ICICI Bank was the biggest contributor, followed by HDFC Bank in terms of points gain or percentage gain. And then financial were also doing good, but suddenly sentiment and change in this space. But if I talk about levels point of view, so this 47,000 to 47,500 is a strong support area in Bank Nifty. And unless and until this Bank Nifty will not breach that particular range, I can say that there is a possibility that it will remain positive, and then followed by this upward sloping trend line as well as 100 DMA. So 100 DMA and upward sloping trend line is placed in almost at the same range. So another thing was that this breakout level, and breakout level was also placed in this range only. Breakout level is also placed in this range only, that is 47,000 to 47,500, and that is why I am saying for unless and until it is holding 47,000, 47,500, need not to worry. But yes, at the same time, now after looking the movement in this space, like HDFC Bank and now started falling. We were holding ICICI Bank so from the almost couple of months, but now today we have exited it from it. Then Axis Bank is not showing positive strength. HDFC is still in sending now, once again turned into sideways zone. So all these heavyweights are not doing good. So maybe this Bank Nifty will also now remain traded volatile and choppy in coming days and coming weeks. So from once again from the at least the next couple of weeks perspective, now most probably it will remain traded around 47,000 only, plus minus 1,000 points or 500 points maximum. Suppose it will breach 47,000. So maybe 500 or 500 to 1,000 point deterioration may happen in Bank Nifty. But suppose it will remain holding about or so it will manage to hold above 47,000, 47,500 range, while it is currently trending in that range only. So maybe it will remain traded in upper band of 47,000 to 47,900. But suppose it will breach 47,000, then one can expect that 46,000 or maybe 45, 44, 45,500 kind of levels in downside. So net to net, I can say the sideways kind of actions may happen in this also, Bank Nifty. Now, apart from Bank Nifty, I would like to discuss next sector, that is Pharma. And 1 minute. First, let me remove this. Control. This one. Okay. So Nifty Pharma. Nifty Pharma, after this long period of bullish trend from this level to almost this level, has given now showing some negativity from the past couple of days. It has already breached 50 DMA as well as the upward sloping trend line, and this momentum has also deteriorated in last few days. So because of that, now maybe in my opinion, now after long run up from this almost level of 15,000 kind of levels to 20,000, almost 30-35%, after 30-35% move in Nifty Pharma, now decisively, most probably it is entering into sideways with volatile move, and now this particular index will also remain traded volatile and remain choppy in coming days and coming weeks. Currently, if someone is looking, so this is the range which one can look and this is the range, and this 100 DMA is also placed in that particular range. If I talk about Nifty Pharma, so Nifty Pharma 100 DMA is placed around 17,000. Nifty 100 DMA is placed around approximately 17,800 kind of level. Current level of Nifty Pharma is 18,500. So I can say 100 DMA is a support key support area in the range of 17,700 kind of RAM. But in between that, there is this range also, and that range is placed around 18,200. So I can say now from current level, 18,200 or 18,000 kind of 18,200 is a first support area in Bank Nifty. This index, Pharma index, Nifty Pharma index. So first support, nearby support or nearest support is placed around 18,200, then followed by 100 DMA, which is currently placed around 17,700, 17,800 kind of level. Otherwise, most probably, in my opinion, after almost 3-4 months of strong rally of almost 30-35%, maybe this particular index is now entering into sideways with volatile kind of move. So if someone is holding quite a few stocks from this sector, so have some cautious approach and take actions accordingly. At least in my opinion, in next couple of months, it is not going to give fresh high from a technical perspective at least. So now I have discussed Nifty, Bank Nifty, and Pharma. Now my colleague Rahi is here. He will discuss few sectors.
Yeah, thank you so much, Pawan.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'll be talking about Nifty IT, Nifty Reality, Nifty Auto, and Nifty Metal. So first, I would like to talk about Nifty IT. So Nifty IT is actually looking at the chart itself. It is actually trending in the correction phase, we can say, and the index is actually in the consolidation phase, and it has been deteriorating from past, we can say, like past few weeks, and especially from 19th of February, the index has witnessed profit booking. Meanwhile, in this process, it has also breached its major key support moving averages. But the thing is, currently the index is having support of its 200 DMA. So look like its 200 DMA it might hold because it will not give so much easily. But just in the case if the index is breaching its 200 DMA as well, which is placed around, we can say 33,450, then what would be our next support? So the next support is placed around 32,800. So I think 32,800 would be the support for this index. And if the index bounce back from here, then obviously there will be some opportunity to have some watch list preparation from this IT index. And if there is, if the stock from this particular sector is falling in the buying range, then there can be some position that we can generate here. But again, we need to look at our risk reward ratio as well. But looking at the chart itself, as of now, the index is in the correction phase, and it is like wait and watch type of situation in this particular index. Now, Nifty Reality. So Nifty Reality is actually trending in the bullish trend only. There is no sign of weakness, and the index is trending of its all key moving averages as well. But what has happened from past 1 week, especially from, you can say, like last week. So from the 10th of April or from 9th of April onwards, there has been some deterioration for the time being. And from the past 4 days, actually the index is actually trending with a negative bias, or we can say there has been some profit booking in this, where the index has formed four bearish candle on the daily chart. But still the bullish momentum remain intact. There is no sign of weakness so far. And if this profit booking continues, or we can say if this bearish momentum continues for some more days, then there might be a chance that index might retest its 21 DM, which is placed around 900 level. So 907 to 900 level. So again, here also we need to watch at this particular index very carefully. Now Nifty Auto. So Nifty Auto also it is trending in the bullish zone. There is no sign of weakness so far. and it is trending up its all key moving averages as well. But from the past 1 week, especially from we can say like 9th of April again, there has been some deterioration in the price action. There has been some deterioration in the index, and profit booking has also taken place. So from past 1 week, the index has witnessed profit booking, and it has actually closed on the negative note. But the beauty of the index is it is still trending in the bullish trend. And if this profit booking continues, then obviously it might retest its 21 DMA as well, which is placed around 21,300 level. So this is about Nifty Auto, and now Nifty Metal. So Nifty Metal has actually it is also doing good, and there has been great buying interest from 14th of March till we can say 10th of April. So almost 3.5 weeks of buying interest has emerged in the Nifty Metal. But from the past 4 days, the index has actually shaking, and it is actually behaving in a volatile manner. The index has actually closed on the negative note from consecutive past 4 days, and also it has formed 4 base candle as well. But the thing is, it is also trending in the bullish zone, and there is no sign of weakness so far. But if this profit booking continues, or if this bearish trend continues, then again the index might retest its 21 DM, which is placed around 8470 to be very precise. So this is about all the four sectors from my side. So I think 2 or 3 more sector is left. I think Pawan would like to discuss about that.
Yes, thank you, Rai. So one correction from my side when I was discussing about Nifty 50. During that time also I got the update from my team that today that it has already I was discussing about that it has already in today's session only it has decisively breached 50 DMA. But till now there was no update. But now we have confirmed. I am confirming that, and I am that market has that we have downgraded our market from its confirmed uptrend to under pressure. So market status has changed now, and now it is today it has breached 50 DMA. Now suppose it will remain traded below 50 DMA, then maybe next major support is I have just mentioned that around this 100 DMA, which is currently placed around 21,700. Suppose it will breach that level also, then we will downgrade this market toward correction. But meanwhile, suppose it will remain traded in that particular zone, so maybe that market status will remain under pressure. So technically also now market is showing some underperformance or negativity. And as per O'Neill methodology also now we have downgraded the market, and probability of going upside is quite low, while probability of going downside is high, at least 21,700. Now, more or less, but net to net, if I talk about next couple of weeks, I'm not expecting any major fall from current level. Maybe 2% here and there move will remain there. So in downside from below 21, below 22,000, maybe downside support is 21,700, followed by 21,500 kind of range. And in upside, maximum movies may suppose bounce back happens, so maybe 21,400, 22,400, 22,500. So this is the revised update from my side. Now, next index that I have to discuss is um, FMCG. Like, can you show the chart of FMCG? Hello?
Yes, I have already shown it on my.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nifty FMCG, if you see Nifty FMCG chart, so from the almost couple of months, this is not a Nifty FMCG.
It got changed actually. I don't know why, but yeah,
Okay. Yes.
yeah.
So Nifty FMCG has now from the almost last 2 3 3 months, almost January month onward, it is showing negativity, and now it has approached to 200 DMA, and from the almost couple of almost 2 3 weeks, I can say it is hovering around 200 DMA. And today's trading session once again it is showing some negativity and closed below 200 DMA. So technically, I can say, suppose it will breach, it will remain traded below 200 DMA, then maybe this current um, negativity may extend further. And if I talk about levels and all the others point of view, so there is a Fibonacci retracement level placed in the range of approximately Fibonacci retracement is placed in the range of approximately 48,500. So suppose 30. So if I take Fibonacci retracement of 20, March 2022 low to recent all-time high happened in December, last week of December. If I take Fibonacci retracement, so 38% retracement is placed around 48,500. But in between that, there are a lot of support is also there. First psychological support is placed around 50,000 kind of level. Before that, there is another major support is placed in the range of 51,000, 51,700 kind of range. So I can say there are multiple support in the range of 50,000 to 51,000. So current rate is almost below 53, around 53,000, I can say. So from here, suppose it will remain like this below 200 DMA. So maybe next it will may get settled around in the range of 50,000, 51,000. But suppose that will breach, if it will reach a 50,000 level, then maybe 38 point retracement is placed around 48,500. So that level is also achievable. But currently, if I talk about next couple of weeks perspective, so I'm not expecting that it will fall below at least 50,000 kind of level. But yes, now from at current juncture, like it is showing trending below 200 DMA, and now the way it has fallen today after almost 3-4 weeks of consolidation around 200 DMA. So negativity, chances of negativity in the acceleration of chances of negativity acceleration in downside is quite high. Further, today there was a news about Nestle that I think one product Cerelac, there is blame that, or people are saying, or there is some found that some report is saying that there is a huge content of sugar in Cerelac, and because of that Nestle was down 5% today. Otherwise, ITC is already saying negativity. Hindustan Unilever is showing negativity. The components are also not doing good. So maybe this index is remained at a negative trajectory only, and in maybe move toward 51,000, 50,000 kind of levels in coming few weeks, or at least next 2 to 4 weeks or 6 weeks. So negativity is there in this index. Next, energy, Nifty energy. Nifty energy, if I talk about Nifty energy, so Nifty energy is still trending in upward trajectory with positive bias. But from the almost, you see, from the last 2-3 weeks, it is hovering around 50 DMA. And now still it is holding even 50 DMA. If I talk about level of 50 DMA, so 50 DMA is placed around 39,000 kind of level. So in current rate is 39,400. So I can say this level of 39,000 plus minus 200 point is the range to watch. Suppose it will breach 50 DMA or this range of 39,000. So maybe negativity may extend further. Another thing is that if we draw a trend line from the level of this November low high,
Okay.
yes, from there. If we draw upward sloping trend line, so yeah, हाँ, नीचे, down. So this is the upward sloping trend line. So it is hovering around this level also. So I can say 50 DMA and this upward sloping trend line is a key level to watch. Suppose it will breach this particular range. So maybe negativity may extend further. And anyway, if you see the level of rally, that rally was started from almost the level of 25,000, 26,000 to almost 41,000, I can say 40,000, beyond 40,000. So there is a huge rally happened in the last 3-4 months. So after such kind of rally, some obviously time-wise correction is also needed in this index also. So maybe suppose it will breach 50 DMA, while but in my opinion, at least chances of breaching 50 DMA and the support sloping trend line is current juncture is quite high. So maybe correction may extend further in this particular index also. So net to net, if I talk about overall indices, so Nifty 50 looking little bit negative, Bank Nifty looking little bit negative with negative sideways bias. Energy major index is showing negativity. IT major index is showing negativity. FMCG is showing negativity. And other like auto is still in bullish zone only, but it is once again showing some sideways kind of actions. Reality is a major, it does not have that much weightage, but it is in bullish trend, but it may remain traded in sideways. So major indices like IT, pharma, then energy, then FMCG, banking, financials are showing negativity, and that is why overall, in my opinion, maybe market will remain traded lackluster at least next 2 to 4 weeks or next 1 to 2 month point of view. And let's see how things will development further. The way these scenarios are changing, especially global geopolitical tensions. So suppose any negative news breakout, then the market sentiment further. Then inflation data and everything, it is in pipeline, so need not to worry. But at current junction, major concern is this geopolitical tension. Suppose any fine morning or any bad morning, I can say not fine morning, any uncertain events happen during this tension, and there is some escalation happen from any particular counterpart. So obviously that is going to dent not only Indian market, global market also, and as well as Indian market. So be cautious. That is the only thing. That's what I'm trying to say at current point of time in the market.
Okay.
Now let's, yes,
Okay.
sorry.
No, no. Yeah. So next one is
No, but that's it. Nifty
okay.
media is currently, there is no hope for revival in timing at current juncture, so it does not require any discussion. So let's move on query side. Let's try to discuss as max as possible number of queries. So first query of the day, let's take.
Please open the
There are
chat
no
box.
Yes, please, Mahalakshmi, please open the chat box for participants so they can ask queries. In between, does there any YouTube query?
Need to check it.
In between, I think today there was a number from SDFC. 1 minute, let me check.
There are some in fees there, SBI Life.
Hmm. So SBI Life, yes. So SBI Life has posted today numbers. SBI Life has posted its Q4 numbers in today's session. Then SBI Life has posted, Infi has sorry, SDFC Life and Infosys has posted yesterday, I think. And SDFC Bank is going to post its quarterly number on 20th April. That is, I think, Saturday. So let's take SBI Life, this SDFC Life first from my side. SDFC Life. So SDFC Life technically uh,
Please
is
open your chat once because I am just looking at the YouTube channel. So meanwhile, please open your chat so that they can see the screen.
1 minute. Let me share my screen first. 1 second. Um, is it visible?
Yeah.
So this SDFC Life is hovering in sideways only from the almost last couple of months with negative bias, and still trending below 200 DMA, this black color line. And black color line is horizontal, this horizontal line converted into horizontal line, that is 200 DMA. So in my opinion, and what is my observation about this horizontal 200 DMA, whenever it will cross, like today number, it has posted to almost 15% net profit gain in Q4. and suppose the market will take cues, even though today it has already posted and afterward no major positivity happened in the stock. But technically, I can say suppose it will cross this level of this 200 DMA, which is currently placed around 200 DMA is currently placed around in the range of 630, 635. So suppose it will cross 635 or 640 kind of level and it will remain traded above that, the maybe scenario will change and this stock will turn in bullish trajectory. So just keep watching the level of 635, 640 kind of level. Suppose it will cross decisively with very good volume and remain traded above that, maybe scenario will change in this stock. But currently, I would not suggest to take early entry because market is showing some choppiness and this stock is still already trending in negative trajectory. Now numbers are the company has posted a Q4 numbers and numbers is not that much bad, but let's wait for market reaction. If market reaction will be positive, then maybe this will be the good bet in coming days, otherwise not. Next, ICICI GI from YouTube. ICICI GI.
May I open the screen for you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I have stopped sharing my
Because it was giving black spot on the
yes,
screen.
yes. ICICI GI. Mm, mhm. So ICICI GI, see, it is almost trending above all key moving averages here and showing some sort of consolidation from the last almost 5-6 weeks actually. So now ICICI GI, like if suppose it will give breakout above this level of 1735, that is a pivot point breakout. And in today's session, if I talk about, so it has already tried to cross that level. So maybe positivity will turn in this particular stock. And anyway, this particular stock is from the long-term perspective. Uh, the stock has given breakout on all-time frame chart around 1600, and from that positive and there is a positive sentiment in stock. But from the last almost 4-5 weeks, it is in sideways, and today it has already once again attempted to cross this sideways zone, but at the end of the day, because of this negative market, it has closed in range only. So suppose it will cross this sideways zone, and the day it will cross and close above 1730 level. So maybe, and it is very much near to that level. So I can say it will turn more bullish in coming days. And anyway, overall structure is positive. So keep watching this stock very closely. Maybe that this would be the good buy. This will turn a good buy in coming days, or good buying candidate in coming days. So looking attractive at current juncture. Only concern is market. If market will remain, or market will support, so maybe this stock will remain traded in bullish trajectory in coming days and coming weeks.
ICICI Bank.
So ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank, today only we have
Removed from
removed
our portfolio.
TraderSmith portfolio. So from long-term perspective, still trend is intact, no doubt at all. But from short-term perspective, now it has breached 50 DMA and decisively it has closed around 1055 kind of level. So maybe another 20-30 rupees fall may happen in this particular stock. I'm not denying for that. It is looking from short-term perspective, at least it is looking quite negative. Or not that much negative, at least through another 3-4% negativity may happen. So would not suggest to buy at current juncture, but I would suggest to wait for at least 1020, 1030 kind of levels. So wait and watch policy is advisable from my side in ICICI Bank.
RT industry.
Sorry?
RT industry. I opened on my screen.
Aarti Industries. So Aarti Industries in bullish trend only and trending in uncharted trajectory. Today there is a bearish candlestick formation happened, but overall sentiment and structure is positive. And anyway, this sector, the stock belongs to a sector. There are a lot of actions are happening, positive actions happening, and observing from couple of days. So I would suggest maybe remain invested in this stock. Maybe it will once again after taking some pause, maybe it will turn once again bullish in coming days. But a timing it may take pause. Otherwise, overall structure is positive in this particular stock.
Sale,
Steel Authority.
Steel Authority of India.
Steel Okay. So sale, if I talk about Nifty Metal Index, so Nifty Metal Index is all near to all-time high level, around 9,000. Our expectation was like 9,000 to 9,000 to 9,500 kind of level. But because of this choppiness, this index may remain traded in sideways, and likewise the stock also. And but levels point of view, I can say unless and until this particular stock is holding level of 140 rupees, current rate is 145. So unless and until it is holding above 140 rupees, technically at least you need not to worry. But suppose it will breach 140 level and remain traded below 140, then maybe this stock once again enter into sideways kind of zone. Otherwise, holding above 140, maybe this current trend may remain intact. But below 140, maybe some sideways course of actions may happen in coming days.
AC,
Now, sorry,
AC Action Construction. Okay, I'm
action.
taking this one.
Okay, please.
So this is the daily chart of AC Action Construction. The stock was in the bullish trend from past few months, and from the pivot level, the stock has actually gained around 56%, almost in 69 days, or we can say 2.5 months. So two means 1 week and 2 months. But now from the past 2 weeks, the stock is actually falling, and it has also breached its 21 DMA. So if you are holding the stocks, then you can remain invested unless and until if it is not breaching its 50 DMA. But if the 50 DMA is breached, I think that might be the point where you have to be very careful. But if you are looking for the fresh entry in this particular stock, so I would not suggest to buy this stock as it is in a deterioration phase from the past 2 weeks, especially in the
And
copper.
BEL, Time
BEL,
Group.
BEL, okay.
Not, mm,
Okay, Bharat Electronics.
mm,
So the stock is in the bullish trend, and actually it is in the bullish trend, and it got support, a recent support near its 100 DMA, which is just 1.5%. How much? It is from this point near 100 DMA. No? So from this level again, the stock has bounced back, and it is actually trending in the bullish trend. There is no sign of weakness so far. As of now, it is looking somehow little bit extended, but if you are looking for the fresh entry for this particular in the index, so as Pawan has already discussed the market overall setup of the market and the status of the market, and also we have downgraded it to under pressure. So you have to be very careful to buy those stocks, especially which is extended. If you look at this stock, it has actually gained 58% in 3 months. So I think if you are holding the stock, you can remain invested, but you have to be very careful with your stop loss. Even 21 DMA is placed around 212 rupees, so almost 9 to 10% from this level. So you have to take your decision, and you have to check your risk reward ratio as well for this stock. The
So
next
one
one,
query related to this AC, whether to exit AC or keep riding. So see, currently from short-term perspective, there is a negativity, but long-term perspective, there is almost not that much negativity. First thing, I don't know which type of investor you are, whether short-term, mid-term, long-term. So take actions accordingly, actually. If you are a long-term investor, so you can still remain invested. But yes, from short-term perspective or short to mid-term perspectives, now stock is showing some volatility and may remain traded in volatile manner, may fall another at least 5 to 10% from current level. I am not denying for that. To take actions accordingly, our view is that stock may fall 5 to 10% from current level. So which type of investor or which type of trader you are take actions accordingly, that's up to you.
RBN. RVNL, the stock has actually witnessed profit booking from January onwards, from January last week, we can say. And after that, the stock is trading in the sideways and it is trading in the very tight range from the past 2 to 3 weeks. So as of now, looking at the chart, I think there is no such bullish momentum which has is still lacking to emerge in this particular stock. If you are looking at the price action also from the past 1 weeks, there is not buying such as with above average volume also. So as of now, if you are looking for aggressive entry, then you have to keep your stop loss very tight and you can invest in this particular stock. But as of now, looking at overall market sentiment and market direction, we will suggest you to wait and watch at least at least from this level, at least 260 kind of level. If the stock is rising above this consolidation phase area, and if it is trying to give 10 line breakout, then that might be your entry point for this particular stock, RVNL. So again, Gaurav, in you have already taken or it is left?
It is left.
Okay, INFY. We have already taken Nifty IT index and we have seen the chart as well there. So overall IT index is deteriorating. Even the stocks are also deteriorating. Even the TCS result which has came recently, it has also not helped so much to boost the sentiment of the IT index. And if you look at the Nifty, sorry, Infi, the stock has actually deteriorating from the past 1 month, 1.5 months, we can say. And it has continuously falling. It has breached its all key support areas, all key moving averages as well. So the stock which is actually falling, we will not suggest you to buy. So this is our view on Nifty Infi as of now. If the momentum changes, if that reversal happen, if the 10 get reverse in this particular index, sorry, stock, then obviously you can take your call. But as of now, I don't think it is the right time to buy, or it is the right time to enter in Blue Star. So Blue Star is actually attending in the uncharted territory, you can say, because recently it has touched the recent high like 1485. Then from past 1 weeks, there has been some kind of lack of bullish momentum, you can say. But overall long term trend is still unchanged. It is in the bullish trend. And the stock is actually trading of its all key moving average. But if you look at from 8th April to 15th April, 1 week of chart, then there has been some deterioration. But again, from the past 2 days of, if you look at the candlestick pattern, then yeah, there has been again buying interest in this particular stock. And from the past 2 weeks, the stock has also gained 36% from the pivot level. So that is also a positive point. But as of now, it looks a little bit extended. So please take your call very carefully for Blue Star. Coal India, I'm still holding since long. Should I exist? I'm still holding since long. Should I exist? Which stock is talking? Do you know?
GKS, I think he is talking about Infosys and Tata Tech. So if you are for long-term investors, so need not to worry. If I talk about Infosys from long-term perspective, so current level is 1400, and maybe from long-term perspectives, it may take support around in the range of 1350 for 12 1300 kind of level. So from long-term perspective, need not to worry, but from short-term perspective, obviously there is a major support is placed around level of 1400. It will, suppose it will reach 1400, so maybe 3-4% or 5% fall may happen once again. But if you are in long term, so obviously you can remain holding Infosys. If I talk about Tata Tech, So Tata Tech is also positive from long-term perspective. There are a lot of hope to Tata Tech that stock may give positive return from a next 3 to 5 years point of view. But currently it is in downtrend only. So once again, from long term, I think in my opinion, you can hold both stock. But short term, maybe you have to face some negative return in both stock. At least 5 to 7% kind of negative return. I'm not denying for that.
Okay. So the
Can
next
we buy
one is
Polyplex and UPL? So
Polyplex.
UPL, if I
Okay.
yes.
You're
Let's
talking
take
about Polyplex
ONGC.
first or
You have
UPL
already
first?
opened, yeah, 1 second. You have already opened ONGC. So there are a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of, reports and news are happening, running, trending in market nowadays from the last couple of days about ONGC. Then crude prices is approaching to 90, approach to 90. Now people are talking about crude. If this geopolitical tension escalates, then maybe the crude prices move toward 100 or maybe beyond 100 also. So suppose crude prices will increase, so obviously ONGC or other oil exploration companies may remain in action, positive action. And there are a lot of reports from big brokerage houses that the people are saying that the 30-40% upside kind of target. And technically is also stock is looking positive. So maybe most probably it will remain positive unless and until it is holding this level of 50 DMA or level of I can say in terms of point ONGC. Today's closing is around 275. So suppose unless and until it is holding roughly around 250 kind of level, so almost 10% from current level, need not to worry, in my opinion. But yes, 50 DMA is placed at current level only 265 kind of zone. But after taking some margin of safety, I can say 250 is a critical level to watch in this particular stock. And most probably it will not be reach 250 kind of level. So this may stock one can keep watching, and maybe if suppose scenario will change and it will give pivot breakout about 285 kind of level, so one can consider this stock for buying purpose once again. So this is looking quite attractive at current juncture, but not to take immediate action this stock. If suppose market will turn positive and this stock will start showing positivity, then over 285 to 45 may be a good buy in this particular stock. If I talk about UPL, so person is asking about whether I have a base formation and everything. So as per base formation theory, it is still to give breakout, and breakout may happen above 500, 500 can kind of zone. As per price pattern theory, technical price pattern theory, and as per technical price pattern theory, 500, 510 is a breakout level, not about other parameter, not as per other parameter like momentum and other, but yes, from pure price pattern, 500, 510 is a key level to watch. Suppose it will give breakout above that and remain holding above that. So maybe one can consider for buying purpose in UPL. Another one is Polyplex. Polyplex has formed some kind of base from short-term perspective and showing some positivity. So maybe high risky investor can or high risky trader can consider this particular stock to buy, but it's still hovering out from the DMA. Immediate level, I can say that at least one can wait for the level of 900, 920 kind of level. To be precise, 920. Suppose it will give breakout about 950, 920, then one can consider this Polyplex also. But in both the stock Polyplex and UPL, trend is quite negative. It is still trending in lower top, lower bottom formation, price structure, trending below all key moving averages. Slope of the key moving averages are negative. Then this momentum has also deteriorated substantially. All the indicators are not showing that much positive sign. So technically, it is not looking that much attractive. Bottom fishing, someone wants to follow the bottom fishing kind of strategy, so one can. But obviously, whenever someone is doing bottom fishing, so you have to take some extra caution. That is the only concern. Suppose if you have uh, like a stock will give positive, turn positive, then obviously it is good. but suppose that breakout failed as per price pattern, so you have to exit. So someone is looking for bottom pushing, so I would suggest to, or I would advise to follow appropriate risk management in current volatile phase of market. Rai, can you take Engineers India?
I have opened
Zomato,
Zomato actually.
yeah, Zomato MSI is holding in their portfolio. So I would say trend is positive, trending above all key moving averages, all trend line, everything. I would suggest to follow Market Smith strategy in this particular stuff. Can you take Engineers
But
India?
next,
Engineers India, please take.
this is also, I think, Market Smith India stock. So Market Smith India is still holding it. As of now, it is minus 6% down. And looking at the chart itself, there has been some kind of deterioration has come from the past 1 week, but it is still holding of its 100 DMA. So I will not talk much about that. Please try to follow Market Smith India, how they are coordinating in terms of mail or message, however it is. And if they are trying to remove the stocks, or if they are still holding, if they still want to hold the stocks, please follow Market Smith India for that. The next one is SMS Pharma. Oh yeah,
Okay.
please tell me.
Yes, this MGL.
MGL, okay.
So MGL today it has fallen around 3-4%, and it was one of the top loser in among F&O space. Now this current zone is a quite critical zone. Maybe negativity extend in coming days. Not looking that much attractive to buy at current level. MGL, not only MGL, IGL is also not looking attractive to buy. MGL is also not looking attractive. GAIL, right?
GAIL.
GAIL, Gas Authority. So GAIL
Yeah.
is in confirmed uptrend. Today, only once again, it has formed fresh all-time high in today's trading session once again. So it is better to ride the rally, but only thing is that suppose stock will reach below 190 kind of level, so maybe once again enter into sideways, but still there is no sign of negativity, so it is better to hold this stock with the stop loss of 190 rupees. But if someone is interested to buy at current juncture, so that is after considering risk reward and other factors from short to mid term perspective, it is not advisable to buy at current level. Otherwise, if someone is riding the rally, so one can ride the rally with the stop loss below 190.
SMS Pharma.
Can you take SMS Pharma?
Yeah, I'm taking. So SMS Pharma is trending in the bullish zone. There is no sign of weakness so far. The stock has actually gained 50% from the pivot level in 44 days. And if you look at this EPS strength, buyer demand, and price strength, everything is great. So there is no weakness. If you are holding the stocks, then please remain invested in this. Yeah. So then Rick Auto. So Rick Auto stock is actually deteriorating from past 2 weeks, and it has also breached its 21 DMA as well. So as of now, I would not suggest to buy the stock because it is deteriorating and the price may further accelerate towards the downside, and it might retest its 50 DMA as well. So I would not suggest you to buy at this current juncture. So
Power Grid next stock. Power Grid once again it is in bullish trend only, but from the few weeks, actually 3 to 4 weeks, it is trending in sideways around 50 DMA. So in my opinion, unless and until it is not breaching below 50 DMA or 270, that is 10 rupees from current level. So 270 rupees is a critical level to watch. Unless and until it is not breaching, need not to worry. If at least it will not turn positive, then maybe remain traded in sideways. But suppose it will breach 217, maybe another 10-15 rupees fall may happen in this stock, and stock may move toward 260 to 255 level. So keep watching. But on net to net, if I talk about, so net to net, it looks like it will remain traded in sideways only. not that much bullish or not that much bearish. So 10-15 rupees here and there move may happen in upside as well as in downside. However, at the same time, probability of remain traded in sideways is quite high in my opinion. Next is,
Thomas Cook, would you like to take?
yes, please.
Thomas Cook. Yeah.
So are you
So
taking or should
Thomas,
I?
I'm taking it. So Thomas Cook is actually given the breakout and it is double bottom formation breakout. And after the breakout, the stock has gained actually 13% from the pivot level in just 9 days. So looking at the chart, it is looking good and there is no sign of weakness so far. It is trying to emerge towards upside. So if you have bought the stock at the pivot level, then you can remain invested in this. Then Deepak Nitrite. Deepak Nitrite. No? So Deepak Nitrite is also trying to move towards upside, and it has also formed double bottom formation. But the thing is, it has not given the breakout from the double bottom price formation breakout. So it is just 2% away from the pivot level. And if 2% is actually achieved by this particular stock, then that would be the breakout. Then actually the breakout is placed, and if you look at pivot levels and it is placed around 2378. So to be very precise, 2380 to 2382, that can be your ideal point to enter in this particular stock. What would be the next? Yeah. Overall reality. Overall reality, the stock is actually trying to form the pattern of cup base, but now it looks like a handler formation as well. But I will not suggest to buy the stock which is actually forming the handle, which is actually moving towards downside. From the past 2 weeks, it is actually in the profit booking phase. The price action has deteriorated. It has also breached its 100 EMA as well. So I think you need to wait and watch, and please wait for the stocks to form the breakout, which is 11% away from 11% away from this level as of now. So if the pivot level is placed around 1585, so 1585 to 1590 or 92 would be the ideal point to enter in this particular stock. Now South Indian Bank. South Indian Bank is also falling and it has also deterioration in the price formation. It is trending below its 21 DMA, 50 DMA, and 100 DMA as well. So technical setup is not looking that great. So I would not suggest you to buy the stock, especially at this point of time. Can you check LE Digital Service? Okay, its market cap is 760. Generally, we don't track the stocks with the market cap at least, it should be more than 1000. So, but if you have asked, then I would
It is
like
not in our
to
tracking list. It is not in
tracking
our
list
tracking
also.
list, but technically it is looking weak at current level. Now it has
Yeah,
approached 200 DMA. Suppose it will breach 200 DMA, and there is why can it is clearly visible that there is upward sloping trend line, and it is about to breach that 200 that upward sloping trend line as well. So suppose it will breach 200 and that upward sloping trend line. So maybe negativity may extend further from current level. But disclaimer is that we are not tracking this particular stock. Whatever data is available in front of us, we are giving our opinion on the basis of this size volume data. That's it.
Aarti Farm.
Aarti Pharma once again is we are not in our, it is not in our tracking list. Let's take last few queries, then we will
Yeah.
wrap up the session. Let's take CESC Calcutta Electricity. So Calcutta Electricity, not only CESC, all the this power generation and power distribution companies are really doing good, including Tata Power, CESC, Torrent Power. Torrent Power is not that much, but yes, other power stocks like this PFC, REC, all the power stocks are doing good actually. So I would suggest to remain holding in this particular stock. Further, it is about to give this breakout also, this consolidation breakout, like a cup formation breakout, but still it is not given. So fresh buying can emerge once again in coming days. But yes, if someone is holding, I would suggest to remain holding. Next is JSW Energy. Right.
Uh-huh.
JSW Energy. So JSW Energy is also positive. Today I was looking during market hours the way it was behaving, and it is already trending into uncertain trajectory. So once again, fresh entry is not advisable to in current point of level. But yes, if someone is holding, I would suggest to remain holding. Next one is JSW Steel. JSW Steel. JSW
I have
Steel.
opened it.
So JSW Steel, another stock from the metal pack. Metal index is at all-time high level. This stock is also near to its all-time high level. So overall trend is positive. Only thing is concern is market. Otherwise, sentiment is bullish in metal as well as in this stock. So need not to worry. From if someone is interested to know about long-term perspective, so long-term, mid to long-term perspective, stock is bullish, sector is bullish. But from if I talk about short-term perspective, the 3-5% move here and there move may happen. I'm not denying for that. So short-term perspective, it may turn into sideways and remain traded and volatile, but otherwise overall sentiment and trend is positive from mid to long-term perspective. ONGC we have already discussed. Polyplay. Call India. Let's take
Petronet.
Call India.
One more stock I got, Petronet.
So Petronet and Call India, and then we will wrap up the session.
Okay. So Petronet is trending in the bullish trend, and it has also given flat base pattern breakout on the daily chart. The stock has gained 2% from the pivot level in past 4 days, and still there is no sign of weakness so far. So if you want to enter in this stock, then you can enter in this stock. There is no weakness so far, but you have to you have to maintain your risk reward ratio. You have to manage your stop loss. Then the next one is Coal India.
So Call India
Yeah.
is near to its all-time high level, but structure is I now turned in last 3 to 4 weeks. Structure had turned into little bit weaker side. And from the almost 3 weeks, actually, stock is hovering around 50 DMA. And on higher time frame chart, this level of 450, 440, 450 is a critical level to watch. Suppose it will remain traded above for that 450, so maybe trend will remain positive. Now it is around 440, and it is about to breach 50 DMA also after almost 2-3 weeks of consolidation around 50 DMA. So maybe some negativity may extend in this particular stock also, and the stock may move toward 400 kind of levels in coming days. So not sure, but yes, probability of moving toward 400 is quite high in this particular stock, but subject to breaching below 440. Suppose it will manage to hold above 440, 450, so maybe it will be ready to move toward 470 or 480 kind of level. But that probability is only 20 to 30% in my opinion, analytical point of view. While probability of remain traded below 440 and may moving toward 400 kind of level is comparatively 60-70%. So take your actions accordingly. Maybe net to net, this particular stock in next few days may show some sort of negativity. Once again, this is just analysis, not my disclaimer. So take actions accordingly. But yes, looking a little bit negative at current juncture, maybe below 440, stock may be move toward 400 kind of level. So it's 5:40. Now let's wrap up the session here. If someone's query has not answered in this session, so I would request to write us a mail. We will definitely revert the mail. Otherwise, we will try to cover that query in next Bazaar Pe Charcha session on earliest basis and in the first phase of after completion of our sectoral discussion. So please write us if someone's queries has not answered. Otherwise, we try to capture maximum number of queries in today's session. So thank you all of you for joining the today's session. Stay tuned with us and to get latest update from market, update on market from our side. Thank you. Thanks for joining the session.